Whose is this song? A presentation on the origins of a lost song. The title of the documentary I watched is called Whose is This Song? And it takes place across several of the Balkan countries in 2003. It is directed and narrated by a woman named Adela Piva, who herself is Bulgarian. She was born in 1947. The heart of this documentary starts at a dinner party where the narrator, Adela Piva, and her friends all recognize the song that's being played. However, as they are all from different places, each know the melody with different lyrics and claim the song as belonging to their own country. So this is just a map of all the places she traveled to during the film. I made my own because it was hard to see the places I was pointing out on a labeled map. So she started in Bulgaria and went from there to Turkey, to Greece, to Albania, to Macedonia, Bosnia, and Serbia, before returning back to Bulgaria. So what did she find? Adela Piva went into this story hoping to find a connection between the Balkan countries, something that could unify them, but instead found a lot of contradicting stories and intolerance towards other Balkan countries. The song meant something different to each country, each having different lyrics. For example, in Turkey, it was a love song about a clerk and a woman, and it later inspired a film. In Macedonia, it was a deeply religious Muslim song, but in Bosnia, it is a song used in times of war. So it's different everywhere she visited. She heard different stories. She also ran into many conflicts, insinuating the seriousness of the rivalry between countries. At one point, she plays one country's version of the song to a group of people in another country, and it results in an uproar from the group, who start yelling at her and throwing out these wild accusations. And at the end of the film, she speaks to Bulgarians, who say that anyone who claims a song to be from anywhere else should be hanged. So there are some pretty strong feelings about this song, but it's also clearly deeply rooted somewhere else as well. So Adela Piva, is she a credible source? Well, the thing about this documentary is that the journey taken throughout the film is very personal to her. This song was part of her childhood, and at times she expresses sadness about her discoveries, like when she hears the song being used as a symbol for war. It's also equally personal to all the people she interviews, as they all feel strongly about this particular song belonging to their own people and their own cultures, which makes their stories biased and unreliable. That being said, Adela does not present her journey in such a way that we are supposed to believe any particular group of people. We are supposed to draw our own conclusions about what we are seeing and what this says about the Balkan countries, culture, music in general, and things like that. So why is this important? What does this say about these Balkan countries in particular? Is the anger and hatred that festers between all of them because of their history. They have a very long and messy history, and it's impossible to pinpoint a specific reason for their animosity, but I spoke with a couple of my mom's friends who are actually from Bulgaria and Serbia, and they watered it down for me, basically saying that it's a history that includes constant war, territories being reshaped, poor socioeconomic conditions, and nationalism bred from poverty. So this kind of shines a light on all of that. And also speaks volumes about the importance of music and culture, and from this we can see how it can tie into our history. I also read an interview with Piva from Telegraph.mk, which offers more insight on this film and its importance. So Piva wishes for an end to the tension between Balkan countries, feeling as though Balkan people live in the past, and they need to let it go and live their lives. This problem can be connected to other countries as well, who also hold animosity against each other over issues that are no longer present. This can also be related at a personal level. History aside, holding grudges and anger creates unnecessary tension in your life, and it's just not worth it. Her main goal for this film was to spread awareness of what is happening, which she achieved. As mentioned before, she was hoping this song would unify the Balkan countries. While it did the opposite of this, it's a good point to bring up. If not this, what can be done to help unify these countries and other countries with these same social problems? This documentary helps raise these questions, which is important because they need to be addressed. And these are my references.